when you're watching this game unfold, it really came down to Tyler Hero just kind of taking over from beyond the arc and being able to get those huge shots whenever they needed those big shots. But anything that would squash the momentum of the Sixers, especially in that third quarter, then later in the fourth quarter, it seemed like he was just toying with the Sixers. That's really where you started to feel like things were getting out of hand. But without Joel Embiid, we have talked about everybody trying to step up and everybody trying to make things happen. Tobias Harris played great last night, 27 points. Had 3 turnovers in the game, came up with 6 rebounds, was 11 from 18 shooting. And he got to the foul at 4 of 5 from beyond the from the free throw line. But for me, he did exactly what you wanted him to do in this particular game. He was aggressive. He relied on his mid-range game more than anything. He attacked the rim. He played some solid defense. He carried his defense over from the Toronto series into game 1 here against the Miami Heat. That was great. He stepped up. James Harden, not so much. Tyrese Maxey, I don't know what the hell Tyrese Maxey was doing. It was like the first time I looked at Tyrese Maxey and actually got angry because I actually expected so much more from him. I'm not at the point yet with Tyrese Maxey where I'll ever shift to the, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed, but I am angry. When I saw him jacking up those from the logo threes in the first quarter, I'm thinking to myself, what are you doing? They don't need that from you. They need to drive to the lane. They need to get contact. The threes for Tyrese Maxey, this might seem nuts, and I have no analytical data to back this up. But Tyrese Maxey, to me, has never been, in the 2 years we've watched him here in Philadelphia, especially this year that you can actually rely on him to hit a three, he has never been a guy to start out at the three-point line. He has always been a guy to start out in the mid-range or attacking the basket, whether that's little floaters, whether that's teardrops, whether that's layups, N1s, whatever you want to call it. That's how it seems he establishes himself in a game. He tried to establish himself in this game as a three-point shooter from jump, and that is not Tyrese Maxey's game. It seems like his threes, to me, and again, no analytical data to back this up, Tyrese Maxey to me always seems to be a guy that always develops that shot as the game goes on. That seems to be something that happens within the flow of the game, not something that's forced from the start. And that's what it seemed like he was doing. It seemed like Tyrese Maxey, when he got the ball in his hands in the first quarter of this game, it felt like when he was beyond the arc, it was like, we're down 10. I got to get points now. Like, that's what it felt like. And he had time. And that's still not the best version of himself. I love the idea that he could do it. I love that it's part of his game. I love how hard he's worked to make it a part of his game. But it seemed like last night he was forcing a lot of things. And the points were there for him. He still had, 10 points in the first half. He did himself a fine job as far as that went. But those other shots that just seemed out of character for him for that point in time in the game seemed odd. Seemed very odd.